That's silly. That is... It's just different. It's just different.
Got no regrets, I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position, they thought I was tripping.
What's going on YouTube world? Charles Hutchinson here, and today, man, we got this new DNA coil, and I didn't think we was gonna get another DNA. I was a big fan of it, but I know a lot of people weren't. I think they didn't quite advertise this correctly, the initial one, as being like this, you know, proton physics. Like, it was nowhere near proton physics. It was just somewhere absolute power-ish in that realm. It was strong, but it was nowhere near, you know, even extreme envy in my opinion. But we have one, it's DNA, and I loved it. So I expect this to actually be pretty good, and it smells pretty good too. Some orange something. Put the scents on the screen somewhere, but yeah, man. So we're gonna throw a couple shots with the Virtual Energy BlackOut, Summit Peak, and of course this bad boy. See where it fits in the line, man. Like, the BlackOut's been really, really good. I thought they would let that ball breathe a little bit, but I guess maybe numbers are telling us otherwise, that you need to introduce another ASIM pearl. But yeah, man, so this does have my new layout on it for all my ASIMs. Again, slightly longer 5-inch pin, same angles, 60 by 5 by 30. So that's what we're gonna be looking at today, man. Yeah, so if you like what you're about to see, hit that like, subscribe button, man. It goes a long way, it's free, and it helps me continue to give you these guys this content. So yeah, let's get this bad boy on the lane. See, still have the lines on this ball. I just hope it rolls like something. I really do. Out of box. That went forward. Let's try that again. All right, so right now I'm standing a little closer to the right. Let's see if it's gonna get to the pins. That's a little better. Not really. We're gonna make a good shot, man. I promise you we are. All right, so tug one in. And one just, I guess, got flat off my hand. That should be okay. I guess not. That's better. There she goes. So let's throw the BlackOut from right there. I'm curious. Wow. I'm gonna try to throw that DNA just like that. Let's see what happens. That was really clean. They actually felt earlier. I feel like that one saw it just a little bit sooner. Let's go peek. Now this early joker, like one of the strongest pearls that I have really thrown. The peak is strong. And no, I'm not saying that I threw that the best, but I threw it where I wanted to, and the ball still spun up. So that's telling me a lot. So on 20 with my feet, we're gonna get this again to the right. Let's throw the DNA. Oh, and if you ain't picked up one of the hype rubber chamois from thehypebone.com, links below, you should. Grab them, you'll like them. Boop, 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 boop. All right, that's his DNA coil. Start moving a little left. Now, I threw one game with the idle on this lane. And this is really shaping a lot. And I haven't adjusted my surface yet either. Deflection. Okay, might need to slow it down a pinch. Let's pick up the BlackOut first. And for anyone wondering, I mean, if you want that tour-like experience and opinion, especially about the storm stuff, get over to Beef and Barnsey, man. They typically give you a lot of information. Even on their weekly podcast, I watch it. Like, it's pretty much Beef and Barnsey and the Radical Rundown with Nick and Phil that I watch to get even more insight. So if that's what you're looking for, go to those channels, man. They have you covered. All right, so back to this Vibo. That's smoother. Like, I kind of want to touch the surface now just a little bit and see if it's just because the surface needs to be freshened up. But that just went like a mile longer. Throw it one more time. Vibo's giving me that buttery smoothness, and this DNA Coil is that a little bit sooner and still a little more kick. That's silly. That is, it's just different. It's just different. So this definitely, again, feels stronger by far. Oh, that's not gonna see it though. Oh, it still almost carried it. Let me throw one more. I'm gonna get big left. This guy getting a little bit stronger hand position. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's throw the peak. I think it's actually going to look favorable in this zone. All right, again, same spot. Peak. So definitely a little bit cleaner. It didn't read as hard in the middle of the lane like the DNA Coil did, but that makes sense. DNA stronger ball. The peak is a little bit cleaner. That actually might work in the back. That might work. Let's throw one more with the peak. This ball really hasn't seen a ton of lane time for me because there's so many options. Not to say it's a bad ball, but again, it's just so many other balls on the market right now that I just like. The Sublime that I just really, really liked, like immediately, and I felt that the peak was just a little bit earlier, and I didn't really need that. But yeah, so right now, again, DNA Coil up top, big dog, and then you got the Virtual Energy right up under it. Then I feel like the Summit Peak and Virtual Energy are like 1A and 1B almost. I get a little more buttery smoothness out of the Vibo, and I feel like I get a little more early hook out of that Summit Peak. And I know people might be like, how? I'm like, how early that core is in the Summit. I think that's what's playing a really big part in that. But let's get to this full game. So that is it. That DNA needs some oil. And I didn't typically do what I always do, hit a 2000 pad. It had plenty of response. I think it could have blended my reaction a little bit. I still probably will end up hitting a little surface. But all in all, that's definitely seems like a bigger ball than Virtual Energy. Anything else, really, I feel like the exotic gem, but I know that's gone. But this is kind of that earlier, still pretty responsive piece from Storm. Compared to some of the other, stuff on the market, I feel like it's gonna be like this and Archetype Hybrid as far as like overall strength and responsiveness. So, yeah. And I know there's a bunch of other goodies coming out, so just stay on the lookout. Definitely got plenty of comparisons coming. Let me know about the shirts, man. It's just different. I know the mic might be in the way, but check it out. Let me know in the comments if you like it, you want to see that coming out. Let me know. Take care, you guys.
Keep it moving with the music up. I'ma keep them grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing. I'm so locked in right now. Everything I work for ain't never gonna change. Everything I prayed for, them long nights I cried.